Alright, what is up guys? This is Asdivine walkthrough part 28, and we're continuing with the tower, so let's keep going. So gotta go down here, make our way through. It's not really a maze because it's so linear, but yeah. Let's go ahead and take our skills and paralyze this giant thing. It's actually not that threatening, but we want to make sure it doesn't attack us anyway. And we got the paralysis off, that's really good. Here we can use Zach and go for a shockwave. It's a column, so we hit both these guys. And pretty good damage there. Didn't quite kill anyone, but that's alright. I'll take an ice shot, and Stella should be fine. Go for a shadow fire, hit all these guys. And for Uriel, we'll go ahead and delay this guy's turn. Can also just... let's go ahead and delay his turn, so we go to skills, and then I hope you're scared. Oh, never mind, it's a Vanguard single. I forgot. Okay. Go for a lightning then, try to get the paralysis off. Alright, if you didn't get it, it's fine. We'll go to magic, go bio bubble. And that should clean this guy up. Alright, so we leveled up Felix there. And this lane's a little bit low on HP, but we're almost to the end. Or getting close. So we will continue. Let's go over here and pick up this item. Got a large Rubik's, which actually we don't need, ironically. Even though large Rubik's is generally pretty good. So here we're going to go with the paralysis on this Titan Swordsman. Try to paralyze the Titan. It's gonna be good. We missed the paralysis, unfortunately. It takes some decent damage. We're gonna lose Celine there. And try to go for paralysis again. On this guy, this Titan. And we got the paralysis that time. And if we go for Innervate, hopefully we can get the Innervate off. And we missed the Innervate. We're going to take a weapons break. And a little damage there, no big deal. Go for a Shadow Flame. And pretty good damage there. Let's hit him with a... I guess a Tail Cutter is fine. And then go with watch your feet to reduce his turns a little bit. And we'll do another shockwave because why not? Okay, let's actually go let me help you to get some health back. And we'll take this time to just heal up a little bit. We have a heal level 2. On Zach. Yeah. Okay, now we can kill it. And it should die pretty fast. We're just gonna keep hitting it. Keep wailing on it. And then... use our abilities, and it should die. Okay. Should be it. Cool. We got a lot of levels up there, and rank ups. Nice. Defense Breaker learned by Stella. Sweet. Okay, so here's the save point. I'll heal up a little bit. And up here is where we're gonna start the boss fight. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and save the game right here because you're gonna want to save the game because this boss fight is actually somewhat challenging. I'm gonna walk you through it the best I can. But the first part's actually really easy. The second part is kind of RNG intensive, so we'll see how this goes. You guys save the game here, click save, and there we go. And then here you guys get ready for the boss fight. This is actually probably one of the more challenging fights we've done all game, and you'll see why in a second. So. A thick magic is filling the room ahead. It could be a trap. Let's check it out. Zach, did you hear what I said? About the possibility of it being a trap? I did, but I see no other way to go except this one. Watch out! What was that for? For standing there like a bump on a log. Worry about your dispute later, you two. My bad. Ditto. Uriel and the others were just whisked away by some large pinnacle that appeared on the floor. We have to find them. You don't really think you're going anywhere, do you? Who's there? Hee, that'd be me. Hey, what did we do about this clown? Why are you asking me like I know? Hee. It seems even the ceiling pillars couldn't bear my sheer awesomeness. Good for nothing supports. Now I think it's time to reintroduce myself. I'm Julius, but you can call me Hero. Ha ha ha. What? This can't be. You look just like Zach. Then he must be. Huh? Don't tell me. You're some wannabe of moi? Get real, what more I'm gonna imitate your looks? That's right, only an idiot who would want to copy a clumsy oaf who falls flat on his face. Clumsy oaf, huh? Vanessa, what are you doing here? Vane, who? No, it couldn't be. She's a little more filled out than you. Why are you looking and making judgments, pervert? However, if you're imitating her, you surely can't be some simple-minded cosplayer. Hey, I figured it out. You're the ones who busted the statue of the great deity. You thought you'd pretend to be me and no one would notice, did you? For an idiot, he sure is sharp. Or is it a sheer coincidence? However, your fate ends here. In the name of myself, of course. This is where you meet your doom. Wait, you have to listen. Don't waste your breath. Okay, so this battle only includes Zach, Stella, and Felix. And that means no trust gauge. So if you have your trust gauge charged up, it doesn't really matter because there won't be any, you can't use it. So here we go. Now this guy, Julius, his attacks don't do that much, but he does attack twice every turn. So what you're first gonna do is go to light magic and do a line guard. So you make sure that Zach and Stella both get the buff. And you're gonna go to Felix and do the same exact thing. So line guard up and get the buff. So they both get the double speed, double defense. And then he'll try to do a mowdown and probably do some damage here, but like I said, we have defense boost now, so we should be fine. Stella, now we're going to go ahead and do where are you looking? So, actually, sorry, watch your feet. And do that on Julius. So he gets the speed, his stat goes down. And now for Zach, we take the pinpoint strike and attack him again. So now his defense is down and his speed's down, and we have the double defense, double speed on our guys. Now here we're just gonna go tail cutter on this Julius with Felix, and that'll do some good damage there. Really, see, we have the defense buff now, so it's not gonna do too much to our guys. It will hurt a little bit, but that's fine. Zach, we're gonna go. I'll go Steel Slash. That should do good damage. Good. And now We're gonna go ahead and do enough is enough. If you can land the paralysis, then it's gonna be even easier of a fight, but you don't have to land it. But that does quite a bit of damage. We missed the paralysis, that's fine. We shouldn't die, but I'm gonna go ahead and heal Zach just in case. So we'll go ahead and use the heal jelly on Zach. Okay, so now we can go use our shockwave on Julius. And like I said, that was like almost 3,000 damage, or a little bit over. And now we can use, that's it. So it's unleashed a powerful attack, and that should do some damage. Consecutive slash, again there's one of his moves. We almost lost Felix, but we didn't quite lose him. He's low enough where we can just go for attack again. So go for a tail cutter. And really good there. Skills, will go for shockwave again. And he should almost be dead. You can see we're just using our skills here, not even magic. And then enough is enough again, or you can use that's it. I'm gonna go for enough is enough. And we should win this fight. And there you go. Okay, so pretty simple fight there, pretty clean. We didn't lose anyone, so. And we got a square Rubik's, so we'll use that square Rubik's whenever we can get a chance to. So. Goosh. Seems I'm not a regular soul today. Somebody let your mischief slide, but next time, I'll send you to your graves in a blink of an eye. Don't run away, coward. Dude has some wheels when he needs to, and for a coincidental resemblance, he really does look like me. We can worry about that later. I'm worried about Uriel and Celine. Right. Can you sense where they are, Felix? I can feel them nearby, this way. Okay. So for the second part, we get this little fight here. This is kind of cool. What? Where are we? Aha, I stepped right into my trap. Now with that same pinnacle, I'm gonna send you to the other side. What? The strength in her legs is incredible. Uriel, are you injured? No. That is good. However, what just happened? We were transported here by a pinnacle. Zack and the others were fortunate enough to not get caught in it. Hey now, who said you could ignore me? Stella? No, this one is a much more vulgar version of Stella we know. Vulgar, you say? And I had the sense to ask your reason for being here, but now I won't. Because as I see it, you suspicious individuals have only one thing in mind, and that's to harm the great deity. Now I think it's time I give you a taste of Vanessa, the enchantress powers for which Julius fell in love with. So this battle will only include Uriel and Celine. This is by far the top for battle. And a lot of it is going to determine how the first couple of rounds play out, so yep, here we go. Okay, so you get an ice shot. The first thing she's gonna do, we only lost our intelligence, which was kind of a big deal, but thankfully it could have been worse, so first thing you're gonna want to do is go to your magic. And now Vanessa is actually very, very strong against most status effects, but she has, for whatever reason, the attack down and guard downs, which we're going to be using, are good against her. So first thing we're going to do is use the attack down. And most of the reason for doing this is because it lowers the intelligence. So this not only makes her more vulnerable to attacks, but it also lowers her attacks, because she uses mostly magical attacks. So use attack down with Uriel. And now for Celine, we're in the 800 range, so we are kind of in the kill zone. So we're going to go ahead and heal up here with a heal jelly on the Celine. You could use a heal too, but keep in mind that we're probably going to want to use other way around because we want to have the magic or the MP for later on. So go ahead and go to Celine and use a guard down. So now we have her defense and speed down. And that should land. So now all our stats should be down here. And I guess we have to heal up again, so go ahead and use another item. Just go to, like, you can go to Magic Pudding. We have a lot of those. Or actually, I'm sorry, Heal Pudding. And use that on Uriel. We're being a little bit safe here, but that's fine. And now Ice Wall will come out. Hopefully we don't get paralyzed or something like that. And good, we didn't. So now we can use now we can actually start attacking. So here we're gonna go ahead and use the Shadow Flame, or sorry, Shadow Flare is our primary attack we're gonna use. So this will do good damage, I think. Yeah, pretty good. Looks like we have to heal up again. So heal pudding is fine. But I really don't want to get low, because if we get low and lose our guy, that's gonna be terrible. So yeah. So just hit her with another shadow flare. Actually, I'm sorry. Go to the rock strike. That's what we want. And we get charm attack. So if we get charm, that's actually really bad. But we did not get charm. So your experience might vary a little bit, and if you get charmed, then that's absolutely gonna suck, and you might want to restart the battle. And notice we also got the paralysis off, so this is actually gonna be a super easy fight now that we got the paralysis off. Our intelligence is down 2 levels with Stella, but since we got the paralysis off, I think we should be fine. So go ahead and go Shadow Flame or Shadow Flare. And we're not going to do as much damage now that our intelligence is down. But like I said, she's paralyzed, so we have a really easy time now. Let's go Rock Strike again. And I don't think there's a way to cure the status effects, unfortunately. Can't go guard up though on Celine, so let's do that. And she's paralyzed, so that was a full 4 rounds of paralysis. Really good. I'm sorry, 2 rounds of paralysis. I don't think she's gonna be paralyzed next round though. Now we'll go ahead and use our skills and go for the shuriken. And Uriel's skill's not really that useful here. You can try for the pervert, but a lot of times it will not land, so I'm gonna actually just go for a magic again. I think that's her strongest attack. And we'll just go for another Shadow Flare. Kiss of Desire is an AoE attack, and the stats missed, fortunately for us. So Celine, we're gonna go for another shuriken, I think. And we landed most of those. I think it was like 8 attacks there. Items, we'll just heal ourselves up because that's pretty important to do. Go for heal level 2. Actually, gotta use an item. Make sure that gets healed up. Now, next time we'll just go shuriken again, because we're almost there. You can see our defense is still lowered, so that's really good. And again, doing lots of damage here, and we should win, yes. Alright, so you saw it pretty clean. That was actually a really clean fight. We didn't get para-hacked, we didn't get charmed or paralyzed, which happens a lot in this fight. And that's pretty much it. So like I said, you have to get the speed and the attack. So the guard down and the attack down. First thing you want to do is get those 2 spells off. And if you get down to like 800 health, heal up, because notice that Vanessa can actually hit for like almost 1,000 on one of your guys. So if you are below like 900 health or something, you are probably going to get one hit KO'd. So just be aware of that. And then if you get charmed, try to just use an item or something, because you're not going to want to attack your own teammates. If you get paralyzed, then we have a couple paralysis cures in our items, so use that. Another thing I should mention, I'm kind of just rambling here, but we have a couple of items that do damage, like the Void Chalkstone and the a couple of other items. So if it gets close and you're not quite sure how you think you'll win, then you can always use an item as well. And those don't go off your intelligence, so you will do lots of damage with the item. And it can help you come back if you're like super low and the boss is almost dead. So that's worth noting. We got a square Rubik's as well, so that's really good. And an MP plus 8 jewel, which is not that great, but it's okay. Square Rubik's is going to be really helpful here. Alright, so here we go. Ah! Oh, you really done it this time. Even made me break a nail. If you still want another whipping, we'll gladly oblige. I'm going to lay you off the hook easy today, but don't think I'll be so generous next time around. What was all that about? Uriel, Celine. Okay, so we get united back together. Oh, what's going on? Okay, skip some text there, it's fine. In other words, those who exist in the Central World also exist in parallel worlds. However, it doesn't mean their appearance or even gender will be the same. So we're talking about the similarities between Vanessa and Julius. Ages could also differ too. When a person is born in the Central World, they almost soon after are born in the parallel world. That makes sense. No, wait. Oh, come on, what's going on? So, what you're saying is, I was all worried for nothing. Still, it's crazy to think we could have run into ourselves like this. And the fact they're all serving the great deity as well. Not only is this world different, but their positions in it. In a way, I would like to get to know my other self, but in another, I wouldn't. With how quickly they absconded, basically turned to evil, I doubt we will be seeing them again anytime soon. Now, how about we continue with our investigation? Okay. Zach, could it be the hero you met as... I doubt it. Uriel is from Asdivine, so how on earth could she be looking for someone who is from here? I suppose that is true, however, I guess it's just my wheels in my head spinning so fast and causing me to jump to these conclusions. Maybe, but let's get ourselves going. Alright, so that is it. Party has returned to 5 members, so we're actually going to run in here and grab an item, and then I'm going to think that's going to be good for tonight. Oh, shoot. Okay, I'll fight really fast. Maybe we just run this one. This looks like quite a fight. It's fun paralysis on the leader, hopefully. If we don't land this paralysis, it's going to really suck. Okay, thank God we got it. Whew, that was lucky. Okay. Let's Shadow Flare these guys. And we'll go Shockwave. See, Zach, the Shockwave Zach gets is so powerful when he finally unlocks it. And we'll just use Shadow Flare again. Kind of abuse how powerful our attacks are. And Shuriken. Get some overkill damage. Nice, nice. Okay, got a heal jelly as well. So, okay. Inside the chest we have a Gaga's Breath, which is a very interesting item for Celine. I'll show you what that is in a second. So, A rather large folding fan, normal attacks hit an entire column, speed 60% down. So this is a pretty cool item. You can see the attack, it gives us 10 more attack, and it gives us an entire column. So I believe since we have the Paralysis Striker, this means that we have a potential for an AoE paralysis attack with Celine. Downside, of course, is you get minus 16% speed, which is actually pretty significant. I personally would not do this because speed is such a valuable skill, and we could really use all the speed we can get. But if you want to do this, I would actually be really interested to see how it works, because having an AoE paralysis attack would be really, really strong. So maybe we'll play around with that. But it's going to be it for this video, so thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.